Well, my name's Kerry Gawne, and I have been learning German for about the past 4.5 years now. So 2 years in high school and 3.5 years at UIC. I think sometimes the vocabulary can be challenging. You know, you learn a very specific vocabulary in your classes, and then sometimes you have a topic that you're writing about for a paper that can be totally in a new area that you've never written about or learned about. So trying to find the words to express the ideas you have is a challenge. I try to just sit down, and I have an idea generally of what I want my argument to be, but I begin writing and I get a few sentences in and I'll stop, I'll kind of read what I have so far, go through, maybe make some edits or changes, and I think my strategy is just as I'm going along to keep editing it, so I kind of keep a consistent voice and have a flow between each sentence and each paragraph. Whew. Well, I think I try to approach it from the viewpoint that as I go along, I can kind of formulate my arguments better, so I don't have to sit down right away and say, you know, in the first paragraph I will hit points X, Y, and Z, and then in the next paragraph I will elaborate on these ideas in this way. I kind of try to know that I have a general thesis, and then as I'm going along it's kind of my brainstorming process. So I approach it really with the concept that the ideas will come to me as I'm going along and writing. I think it depends on how long a paper is going to be or what kind of topic it is. If it's a longer argumentative essay, sometimes it takes sitting down on a few different nights the week before and just trying to plan out those first few ideas of what it is I want to say, and then trying to put together those arguments as I'm writing it. And then other papers, if they're shorter or if they're a more simple concept, then I can sit down one day and just try to pull it out a few days before and get those ideas all together. I either have an online dictionary open or else I have a little pocket word book next to me, and that's kind of the one way that I'm able to really get across the ideas I want to, because when there's a word that I don't know in German, or if there's a concept that I want to try and get across, that's the way I'm able to right away look up whatever word I need or whatever phrase, and it's just able to kind of put my thoughts together in a more organized manner, so it's not just broken thoughts and fragmented German. Not really. I mean, a lot of my courses, when we do the essays, we have several drafts, and they are handed back from the professor with corrections and with kind of a answer key for how to correct your mistakes and learn from that. So that's really my main process for going about getting outside help. Probably just use a dictionary. Be sure to, it's a great way to expand your vocabulary. I think you learn a lot of words in the class, but you can learn just as many if you go out of your way to learn the different concepts that your paper is tackling outside that maybe isn't a topic your course has ever hit on.